Hi, this is Dan Carnahan. This is my vlog number 2. Today is Monday, November 19th, and let me tell you who I am. I have, in my entire career, has been in computers, software development, operations management, building websites. I've been a consultant for many companies in software development and helping them with their computer systems, small businesses and large corporate companies as well. I have been in and out of the corporate world and have had my own business for different times. I was 10 years as an independent software consultant down in Orange County. Right now, I am reinventing myself. I'm 60 years old, stepping out of software development as much as I can. I still do quite a bit of web development, PHP and HTML programming, but I am changing the industry that I'm in. I've been in many different roles serving in leadership positions, and I've been studying leadership and productivity, accountability, what makes people do what they do or not accomplish what they're supposed to accomplish for all my life. Finally, I am embarking on a brand new endeavor, is to help other people, especially with getting things done. We are living in a period of time, especially more and more, where we are distracted. We have our smartphones, entertainment on demand at homes, constantly being connected over the internet with friends and different, with social media, and you know that very well. It makes it hard to stay focused and get things done if we're not on a regimented routine every day. I've been reading about mental processes on a book called The Organized Mind, where I've learned that we need to be in a position of, okay, I'm rambling. So this is what I'm about. I recognize that we are all distracted and have a hard time staying on task a lot of times unless we're in a regimented routine every day. But many of us work independently or remotely and are having to overcome a barrage of distractions and things that cause us to procrastinate or simply not get the things that we really want to be getting done. So I've been looking at how to help that, and how can I help as many people as I can in the same endeavor. So my point number 1 is recognizing, as we all know, we're all very distracted. Point number 2 is that we recognize that we need to be organized and make lists, and not only just lists, but prioritize them and learn. And even with that, even with knowing what to do, and even with the tools that we need to accomplish what we have, having apps or programs to help keep things organized, having to-do lists, planners, calendars, even knowing exactly what to do, sometimes it just doesn't get done. However, there is an element that does help us get things done, is that's when we are accountable. We have a deadline that we have to meet. We all know what we're supposed to have done by April 15th, and we get it done, right? What I'm saying is that whenever we have an accountability to somebody else, there is a psychological, there is magic in that if we want it to work that way. There's something within us that we drive ourselves to get it done because there is somebody else expecting word from us that we've done it. Now, we know that I've done many times is sign up a subscription or a membership for instance, with the gym, thinking now I've made a commitment, I'm paying every month, therefore I'm going to be there every week, a couple times a week, 3 times a week. What happens? I don't, because there is nobody there who's really expecting me. If I don't make it, I haven't let anybody down. But those of us who have an appointment with somebody there, a partner to work out with, or a coach, by golly, we are there because they know that we're going to be there, we're expecting them, and they're there too. So I want to use that idea to our own advantage in business. So I have many things that I need to accomplish. I have many irons in the fire, as we say, and many distractions. And often I have felt that if only I had somebody who is my partner, but not not a business partner, not somebody who has or I'm sharing the business with. Not yet. I'm not at that point yet. What I mean is I have an accountability partner, somebody who I have told what my intention is, what my goals are, what my task list is, and then in a period of time come back to them and then report to them, this is what I've accomplished. I think that would be very powerful, and that helps me get things done. Now that person needs to have some like-mindedness, understanding the business mentality, entrepreneurial mentality of success. Great. So my plan is to organize that and make that available to as many people as possible. Maybe you might be able to benefit from that. Also, I want to say again, if I haven't said it already, I'm 60 years old, reinventing myself for a new career, and hoping to be able to help as many people as I can. I have a lot of thinking that I've done all about success, about responsibility, accountability, expressed in the way that I would like to express it. So even though I've read many books, there's always another one that strikes me even better. So maybe I can strike you even better in that way. Now, something interesting that I want to also say. Last night I was listening to a video by Frank Kern, and he mentioned that there are some people that he greatly respects and who he's following right now, recently. One of them is Grant Cardone. Frank is studying him right now and really likes him, so I'm going to also. In fact, that's how I learned about Dan Kennedy, is in some video from a long time ago. Frank referred to Dan Kennedy, and now I've got almost all of Dan Kennedy's, I have read almost all of Dan Kennedy's books. He is, I hear and obey what he says. Does that tell you something? So anyway, Grant Cardone. I immediately went to his website and was thoroughly blown away, impressed on that I have discovered something that is huge. He has built something gigantic and very good. And right away I purchased one of his books called The 10X Rule, and I purchased the e-book and the audio version, which wonderfully he's the one who narrates it. I'm very happy about that. So I'm listening to his voice, reading his own book, listening at double speed, and also reading the PDF file simultaneously, and it's very good. But anyway, point is that he makes a really good point at the beginning about success and about a mindset. That in order to be successful, a person needs to accept responsibility for everything in their lives. And I had to tell myself and accept and say to myself this sobering idea, which is that at the moment I'm not making any money or very little, but I am not making the money that I used to. I used to work for Cisco Systems, was making very good. I was making a very good wage, and by now I can consider that I've taken about $150,000 a year haircut in order to financial haircut to redefine myself and make money and much more wealth in a different and better way. But I'm not making any real money yet, and I have to accept and tell myself that I have made decisions to not be making that money yet. So I'm taking responsibility for that. So that's why I'm taking action now, staying on the rhythm of creating these video logs as part of logging my progress. And maybe it might have some value to you. So if you think this is interesting, to stay with somebody who is normally you'd be thinking of just a few years from retirement, but no, I'm planning to continue to work to help keep my mind fresh and myself as young as I could possibly stay. I welcome you being with me. So thank you, and I'll see you at the next time, although I can't really see you, but you can see me. You know what I mean. Thanks. Bye-bye.